Hey everybody, Roodledoodles here, and welcome to my November 2020 plan with me. I'm sorry it couldn't come out last week, but hopefully you enjoyed the videos of my cat Fee instead, and if you missed it, I'll include it in the cards and in the description down below. If you enjoyed my content, don't forget to subscribe and share the channel with your friends. It would really help the channel out. Alright, but now it's time to start planning, so feel free to sit back, grab a cozy beverage, and come plan with me. To start, let's go through the different items I used to create this month's setup. As always, you don't really need all this. All you really need is some paper and a writing utensil of your choosing. However, if you see something that I use in this video and you're curious about it for your own stationery collection, I have included affiliate links of everything in the description. An affiliate link means if you click on those links and make a purchase, I may get a small commission on that purchase at no extra cost to you. So you get some fun new supplies, and in addition, you help support the growth of the channel. It's a win-win. In this video, I'll be using my red Scrivwell journal, post-it note flags, washi tape, binder clips, Sakura Micron pens, a Uniball Signo white gel pen, a Tombow Furunosuke brush pen, a Crayola brush pen, and 2 zebra mild liners. Before we jump into setting up the spreads, we've got to refer back to my 2020 themes page to see what this month's theme is. As you can see, I decided back in 2019 that this month's theme would be purple gemstones. I've always seen pretty bullet journal spreads on Pinterest with this specific theme, however I always felt it was out of reach in terms of my capabilities. So I remember specifically choosing November as the month to do this theme so I could be practicing drawing gems all year. Well, that didn't really happen. I ended up waiting until the last minute as usual, but I won't let that stop me, so let's jump into it and see how we do. I started this month's cover by spelling out NOV in various shapes and sizes of gemstones using my 005 Sakura Micron. I also made a larger gem for a small overview of the month's dates. Then I added a splash of color to act as a backdrop to later add the year 2020. Next, I went in with my Crayola brush pen and 2 zebra mild liners to fill in the different gemstones. At this point, the doodles felt a little two-dimensional, so to add a bit of shine and depth to the gems, I went in with my Signo white gel pen and added small reflective points to each surface of the gems. This really helped the gemstones shine. Then I went in with my fine liners to fill in the year and the monthly overview. And I wrapped up the cover page by adding the washi tape bookmark. This is especially important now because my ribbon bookmarks actually broke off of the spine of my journal, unfortunately. And now it's time to move on to the monthly layout. We're starting off the monthly spread by drawing the gemstones in the corner of the pages to avoid them taking up too much of the functionality of this spread. Then I draw in the outline of the month and add the rows and columns to make the days of the month. After that, I add splashes of color for the header and the subheader and begin adding color to the gemstones. Next, I highlight the days of the week and the days of the month. Then I fill in the November header and the notes subheader, as well as filling in the days of the week and the dates of the month. And finally, I go in with my white gel pen and add the reflections on the gems and a subtle white backdrop to the headers. And now it's time to start the line a day spread. I had a similar process for making this spread, starting with the outline of the gemstones and then going in to color each of them. Next, I went in to add a splash of color for the header and the highlighted lines for the dates of the month and their respective days of the week. Then I went in with another zebra mild liner and highlighted every other row to help myself easily see which line I'm on for which day. Next, I go in and label the header and add in the days of the week and the dates. And finally, of course, I go in with my white gel pens for accents throughout the spread. Now time to work on the habit tracker. Once again, I start with outlining the gemstones as well as using my 0.8 micron to outline the habit tracker. Next, I go in with color for the gemstones, the header, and the days and dates for the tracker. Then I go in with my Tombow Fudenosuke hardtip brush pen to add the header, followed by my 0.05 micron for the days and the dates along the side of the habit tracker, as well as the habits I will be tracking at the top. The habits I'll be tracking this month include not spending money in a day, reading, reaching my step goal, maintaining my dental hygiene, drinking more water, and eating less sweets. Lastly, adding the white gel pen reflections and backdrops. Up next, we're going to be making a sleep tracker for November. I haven't kept a sleep tracker for a few months, but they can be very useful. Tracking the hours you sleep has many benefits. You can see if you're getting to sleep at a decent hour each night. It can help you decipher why you may be struggling to have good sleep, and it helps you make sure you are consistently getting enough sleep. Setting up the spread is very similar to setting up the habit tracker. Starting with outlining the gems and the tracker, followed by adding color to the gems header and the tracker. Next, I add the calligraphy header and fill in the days and dates and hours for the tracker. And wrapping up once again with my white gel pen. Now I'm going to work on the brain dump. I always love making this spread. I find it to be a very useful catch-all tool to use to collect various notes or ideas or thoughts, anything that I want. I find I fill these up each month I use them. I love them. Another great perk is that they're super easy to set up. All you need is some doodles around the sides and the header. And lastly, we're going to work on the weekly spread. This is a similar setup I used in the month of September. Just a simple column of the days of the week on the right side, and on the left side I included a task list. This is my modified version of the rolling weekly that's based on the Alistair method. Using this method, I can include certain events or tasks on the right side when I know I'll do them on certain days, but for other things that don't have a certain time to be done, can just go into the free-flowing task list for me to cross off as I do them. And now with the weekly setup completed, it's time to jump into the flip through. This was a very fun theme to try out, however, it was very daunting before I jumped into it. If it's taught me anything, it's taught me to never be afraid to try things that I normally wouldn't for fear of inexperience. Experience doesn't matter. This journal is all for you, and if you want to try something that's totally out there and that you've never tried before, just go for it. What's the worst that could happen? If anything, something truly beautiful could come from it. Thank you so much for watching my November plan with me. I know this theme was really challenging for me, but I had a ton of fun creating it and making it my own. As always, if you decide to recreate anything, I'd love to see it. You can tag me on Instagram, Twitter, or Pinterest. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe for more content. What's your November theme gonna be? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to check out any of the supplies I use in this video, I'll include links below of everything for you to check out, and those will be affiliate links so you can help support the channel as well. Alright, that's it for this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Happy doodling!